So, welcome to today. It is Friday. I initially thought today we was going to Beadnell for the holiday. I initially thought it was today. It's actually tomorrow. So, Saturday to Saturday. So, yes, that's what's happening. There's a dog owner that doesn't know how to be a dog owner in front of me. It's very, very worrying. So, as you can tell, possibly, it's raining. And it's going to rain practically the whole day, to be fair. Yeah. Shit. Tell you, this happens, doesn't it? On my days off, it's horrible weather. But when I'm in work, it's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. So plenty of things to do today, to be fair. Walking the dogs for half an hour. Then I'm going to go back home. My dad sets off pretty soonish. Then I'm going to go back to Westphale to go get a prescription from my mum. Go back home. Take him out again. Then I'm going to go to Matalan to pick up something from my mum. Get a lift from town. Do some stuff around town. And then come home. I think these are going to be on all day, the waterproofs. And I'm going to take them with me as well to Beadnell. Because apparently it's going to rain a lot more in Beadnell. But I said to my dad, and I don't want it to come across as a negative vibe, but if it's going to be raining, like really fucking hard, like it was when we was at Crow's Nest, then at least we're in a fucking house. We're in a house. We're not in a tent. So it's nice to be out for a little bit. Even if the dogs are stopping every 2 minutes. I'll tell you what, it'll be a lot easier to do a 10k by the East Coast because it's flatter and such. It'd be easier. And like, for example, like there's one bit where it's like walking from where we are to Sea Houses is like 3 miles, or is it Bamborough, and then back it's another 3 miles. And there's going to be points where I go out on my own as well and do walking. So I think with timing and judgment, good judgment, I could do a 10k today. Because I was like thinking, I could actually walk to town and such, but I still can. So my idea now is I'm going to the shop to get a prescription now for my mum. Then walk back home, then walk the dogs for like an hour, or even an hour and a half to be fair, potentially. Then the thing is, my mum finishes at R2, so potentially set off at 2 o'clock to meet my mum at Millet. So what I could potentially do, oh my god, what a terrible parking that is. If it was a Peugeot, it'd be even more ironic and fitting. But no. So my idea, if I get back for like 11:30, my initial idea could be to walk around, go walking for like an hour and a half, get back for like 1:30 potentially, then set off at like 2, set off to the bus stop anyway, and then catch a bus to town and then wait to get a lift. Actually, if I can aim to get to town for like 2:30, I can do a little bit of walking in Halifax then. So I reckon actually yes, because it takes me 2 hours to do a 10k. I reckon I can do a 10k today. So I was just thinking where to walk. I was like, my ideas are endless. I don't really want to do the woods because the woods will be really muddy. That's the annoying thing. So the woods are kind of out of the question, to be fair, because it's been raining quite a lot. I had an idea though, which was Copley Canal. My idea was Copley Canal, and then walk along that way, and then walk, do a little loop round, then come back. I had another idea which was Siddle, so like to walk to Siddle. Actually, to be fair, it is nearly dinner time, to be fair, and I've not had any dinner. So I could walk to Tickle Your Taste Buds in Siddle, walk past it, go get a sandwich and something to eat and a drink, potentially. Then walk back along the Hebble Trail, potentially, because it'll be the dogs can be off the lead then. Then I'm looking above because it's starting to rain a little bit again. Oh my god, it's not raining, but it is in here. That was an awful face, that. So yeah, I think potentially walking past through Siddle to that Tickle Your Taste Buds place, use my card and such. Then yeah, get some dinner, then loop back to the Hebble Trail, then loop back to home. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's somewhere where I would walk, so it'd be nice to take the dogs for a walk. Because whenever I walk to Siddle, I like to walk along the Hebble Trail. So I think I'll get a bacon and sausage tea cake with oil and caramel squares. I think I had one yesterday. Oh my god, that seems like a long time ago, but that was really yesterday. Seems like such a long time ago. It was only just yesterday. Damn. And get a drink as well. I think I remember rightly they take card as well. Sure they, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. Ooh, wow, that's weird. That bin is empty. Because for so long, because I walk up and down here so much, either with the dogs or on my own, and it's practically always full, to be fair. So that, just to see it like that is weird. That it's empty. I'm literally just thinking of going up to that shop, doing the Hebble Trail and coming back along here, and then go back to home. What, there was a cyclist then, but no. I want to get back for 1:30, preferably, and it is now. It's 11:40 now. It's 11:40 now. 11:41. I want to get home for 1:30. I want to proper knacker dogs out. They were mental last night. So it'd be nice to take them out for a longer walk. So it's just turned 12 o'clock. I was thinking about it, like, I've done 3.6 miles, so I've got 2.6 more miles to go, and then I've done 10 kilometres. And it takes me an hour. Oh, it's just an update from Michael. Because when I'm vlogging, it comes up at the top, like here, of the notifications. So it takes me an hour to do 5k, but I'm not doing 5k. I'm doing 2.6 miles. So another hour. Actually, I'll be able to get to home in an hour. From here, from here to home, definitely. So I'm going to stop vlogging, have that, and it's not, I say it's not much, but it's a 1.5 Mars bars anyway. So I'll get home. When I do get home, actually, I'll put some dinner in, and yeah, have some of that before I set off again to come back to town. I think I'm just literally going to walk to the bus stop in Westvale and catch a bus into town, or alternatively, yeah, that sounds more realistic, getting home for 1 and leave at like 2 o'clock. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, give my body a rest for an hour. Yes, and then make my way to town. So it is 12:10. Got 2 miles to go, and then I'll have done my 10k. Well, to be fair, walking to the chemist and back was a mile, so walking these, I've done 5 miles with these anyway, and a mile on my own. A mile on my own and 5 with the dogs, roughly. And my minutes say 875. When I got onto the Hebble Trail, I put the dogs on the leads because for a tiny little period, because there was a couple that were a little off looking. Like, they weren't like aggressive or anything, it's just they looked a little bit off. You can just get that kind of feeling that there was off. And as I walked past, they had a big Russian vodka bottle that was full, and I've just seen them again, like down there, sat on one of these benches where it's wet through, and the bottle's nearly empty. So they've literally just sipped it between each other, and they looked happy, which is they would do if you looked smashed. You'd look happy. I couldn't drink Russian vodka on its own. I can't drink vodka on its own. It's got to be with like some sort of juice anyway, to dilute the vodka a bit. I can't just drink it. I can't just drink it straight up. So I'm at 5.6 miles of walking altogether. So I need to do 0.6 left, and then I've done 10k. I've done a 10k for October, because I was saying to myself, do you know, I think the only time I'm going to get to do one is on my holiday, going to Beadnell for the week. That might be the only time I get to do one. Well, it looks like I'm being able to nearly get to that point of saying that I can have completed a 10k for October. So walk I wouldn't normally do. To walk to Siddle and then back, like together in like one going. But yeah, literally as soon as I get home, it's like 12:30 now. So I'm gonna go home and then I'll go to the bank later. I'm gonna put some fish in for my dinner. Then I'm gonna have, so that takes half an hour. Then I'm gonna have a shower, and then walk to the bus stop down here, catch a bus to town, a single, that's all I need. I just need a single to town, and then do some walking around town, perhaps get a wrap from McDonald's. I nearly said work then, but I don't work in Halifax anymore, but I could potentially get a wrap from McDonald's in town. The grilled Cajun, so nice, so nice. Yeah, I'm not too far from home. Yesterday I could have done a 10k. I just wasn't up for it. I did 4 miles in Blackley like literally that 4 mile walk, and the weather was just turning awful. So I just thought, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. So that dog's just being stupid. Wrong way. Come on. Do you not know where you're going? Literally, my dog is literally, because it's like that sort of an angle for the curve, for the valley, and the path in the middle. It's like a little skateboard ramp, like a little half pipe. So I'm setting off to town now. There is a black cloud quite not far away from here. Blue skies over there, it's lovely. To the right though, it's not so much the sort of same thing. So I need to go to the bank, get some money out, because as I said earlier, I've only got a penny in my wallet, and I'm not going to get very far in a penny. So the very dark cloud over there, very dark cloud. So I'm going to make my way to Halifax. I'm going to get the bus to town. We're just going to get a single to Halifax, and then yeah. So I might just do a tiny little walk around town, potentially. Avoid the rain. Thing is, I want to go to McDonald's. I think potentially get something. So the plan is, I'm gonna walk to Millets, get a lift from Millets. We're gonna go to Matalan, pick up something from my mum. Then we are gonna go to Sports Direct. We're gonna go to Sainsbury's as well. Sainsbury's to get some stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna do a shopping. Dogs will be on their own for a few hours. I really want to get some waterproof trainers, because I haven't got any. These trainers are so squeaky. And I kind of find it funny because I wanted to get to 750 minutes by the end of today, and I'm at 912. What's even funnier, because I just said my minutes are over, he's at 912. On a Saturday, so when I get to the 750 mark for the Friday, I like to aim for 900 on a Saturday. But the thing is, I've already completed the average for today and for Saturday. So Sunday would be what? So the average for Sunday would be, if I'm going off the 900, would be 1050. So what? It'd be crazy if I could get to 1050 minutes by the end of today, because then I'll have done my averages, completed my averages. That's a long way. I can see the very, very dark cloud, but thankfully I'm going to get a lift from town, so it won't be too bad. To say that I've nearly walked like 8 miles, I feel really active. Wow, I've done a mile.